They were just going tempo, and they was catching us in the same call, damn near the whole drive, and they was just getting easy completions. We was in zone, and that's just how it played out.
I want to know your thoughts on Nathan Lathan's um, penalty that he got, and then also I don't know if you know, but Tyler Shucks said he sold the injury at the end, so they could get a timeout to save some time to get that field goal.
Yeah, it's a hard play for Lathan, especially in that situation where every yard matter at that point when they trying to kick a game-winning field goal, and he kind of slid late, so Lathan come up BSing and miss a tackle or whatever, he able to just scramble for 4 or 5 more yards and kick 3. So he was in a tough situation, but it's more than that one play that lost us the game.
What about selling the injury at the end? Is that something you see in the league?
Yeah, I think he did it on Derek's flag that he got too with the roughing the passer. Like he laid out, like he was hurt, yeah, and was right back in the game. So I don't know if that's what they coaching quarterbacks to do or what, but I mean it's smart on their part.
I would say since October, you guys haven't put back-to-back wins together. And the inconsistency, what do you attribute that to?
Just execution and focus. Like the coach said, just having the right mindset to execute at winning time. I feel like that was a game that we had for 3 quarters. We was playing dominating football defensively, and we just in them last 2 drives it got away from us. So we just got to do better at executing and communicating.
Loss like this one that helped. It doesn't help this season, but build the scar tissue for the program where guys are getting a taste of this, and when you come up short, it's going to be an experience to draw for the next 3 weeks, the next year, that sort of thing. It just seems like a tough situation because locker rooms change every year.
Yeah, but that's kind of not our mindset right now. We're supposed to win that football game. Of course, every loss you learn from and try to find a way to help you for the next game. But for us, that was a missed stop. So we more so just focus on regrouping right now. We just finished the film, and we got a tough sled ahead of us, and we're gonna try to get it done, get in the playoffs.
Talked about how upset the locker room was and how upset you guys were about what you were talking about, but can you totally flush it, or do you have to use some of that emotion going forward now?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to use some of that emotion. I mean, we got to use everything we got, just like I said, because we got must-win games coming up. So yeah, we got to use that loss as motivation and come out here this week versus Tampa and try to find a win.
I have a question about that last play where Shuck was able to scramble, and right before that penalty. Oh yeah. So there were really no linemen lined up. Can you explain to me why you would be in that formation under those circumstances?
Yeah. So the situation was, I can't remember how much time was left. It had to be like under 20, 15 seconds. Yeah, 12. So they had no timeout. So we in an outside situation to try to deny them from getting out of bounds. And that was kind of the mindset for that whole drive. So when you're seeing 12 catch the digs and stuff like that, we playing heavy outside to try to keep them from getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. And if Lathan don't get that flag, they probably don't get that next playoff, or they kicking a field goal from forever away. So I see what Coach E was thinking there, just trying to. And it was no pass rush, so if they dropped back the pass, it would have took a lot of time off the clock because he would have been searching for somebody to throw to, or he would have had to just throw it away, and they wouldn't have been in field goal range. So it was kind of like a last play of the game mentality. Just don't let them get out of bounds because they ain't have timeouts.
On those last 2 drives, particularly about Canales' comments about the disjointed secondary, he said there was a communication issue. Is that something that you observed as well, like the communication being a problem?
On the last 2, on the touchdown drive, I wouldn't necessarily say it was communication on that drive because they were just going tempo and catching us in the same call, and we was just in true zone like most of the time. So it wasn't much me and Mike could really do on some of those dig and breaking routes that Olave caught. But on the last drive where they got 3, might have been 1 or 2 communication issues. But when they going fast, it's tough. We just got to find a way to get on the same page and execute and get off the grass.
When they are going fast like that, do you just go base defense as much as possible?
Basically, like we're saying, base call the coach ain't really got time to get a play call in. And I don't know, it seemed like they knew it was in because they were just going tempo, running. I think they hit a 12 with a dig route on my side. Then came back to the same play on the other side with Mike. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, they're just coverage beaters for real.